Hello, this is Micah with Sysiphus Industries, and today I'd like to give you a quick run-through on setting up your Sysiphus end table. First thing I'm going to have you do is go ahead and flip your box upside down. This is not required, but it is a little bit easier to remove from the box this way. These tables are fairly heavy. You might like to get a hand with this. Use a box cutter or keys. It will work just fine to cut your tape. First thing that comes out of the box is this inner boxing. This includes your glass and top ring. You can go ahead and set that aside. Next thing you'll do is go ahead and pull out the table. You should be able to lift straight up. There's some cardboard packing pieces. They can fall away, that's fine. And you can pull them out. There's another inner package here. Inside this triangle, you're going to find a few other various components. Pull that out and set the triangle aside. So the inner pack here, that includes your sand, ball, power cable, and power supply. There are two options for feet that we've included with your table. You should find a set of felt feet and a set of rubber feet. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to apply the rubber feet. Okay, I'm going to show you how to apply the feet to the bottom of your table. First thing is go ahead and flip it over. You may like to get a hand with this. The tables are fairly heavy. First thing we suggest doing is go ahead and cleaning the surface of each of the 4 feet with a glass cleaner or other surface cleaner. And then make sure it dries completely after you do that. And then you can take one rubber foot and put it on each leg, roughly in the center. They should be just undersized. And you then have feet on your table. Next, you'll want to go ahead and add sand to your table. And you'll want to start with about half the sand we've included. We included extra sand. So you can go ahead and unpack it and then start pouring it on. Now it doesn't need to be super level. It'll actually level itself once it gets started. If you find any white chunks, there's actually an anti-caking material in the sand. You can just kind of crush those with your finger or let the ball do it. All right. Going to crush some more of those little white chunks. It's not a problem if you don't. They don't cause, it's just aesthetic. And then if you like, you can take a business card or something flat and just carefully smooth it out. Not entirely necessary. And then you'll want to go ahead and find your ball and place the ball in approximately the center of the table. Okay, next thing I'll have you do is go ahead and open up the inner packing that includes the ring and the glass. Do not use a blade to open it. If you like, you can cut the ends with a blade. But then just go ahead and tear open the tape there. First thing should be your ring here. And we'll set that veneer side up on the table. We'll go ahead and set the glass aside for now. It's handy to leave it open until you get it up and running. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and plug in my table. So let's unpack the power supply. Undo all these wire ties real quick. Power cord for your respective country plugs in. And you can go ahead and plug in the table. It's going to take it about 1 to 2 minutes to start up on first plug-in. When your table starts up, it should find the marble and start moving. If the marble stops moving, you may notice that it hits a tall spot in the sand. You can go ahead and smooth it out and wait for it to come around again, and eventually it will pick up the marble again. When it's finished with its homing routine, it will go ahead and turn the lights on. And your table is set up. It will slowly smooth itself out. All right, once your table has ran and the sand is fairly smoothed out, you can go ahead and put the glass on your table. You may want to hit it with a little bit of glass cleaner before you place it. There may be some smudges on it. There we go.